Hi, I'm Gert Peters, product specialist at Hyundai. Today is a very exciting day for me. We have our first HX85A here in Europe. The HX85A is our 8.5 ton stage 5 crawler excavator with the new A-series design. It's a very versatile machine. So basically we're expecting to see it in all types of applications. A lot will be in urban environments because of the size of the machine, utility, other infrastructure works. All types of applications are basically possible depending on the exact need of the customer. And I will give you a tour around it to see what the machine is all about. Well, to start the work around, I first want to show you a little bit on what the configurations are on this machine. We have here our monoboom configuration, but we also have a two-piece boom configuration. Two-piece boom, you have more reach, or you can also work closer to the machine. In addition to that, we have different types of arm lengths available, so you can also play a little bit with your reach that you need. Very important to have the correct configuration, because if you have the correct reach, you don't need to move the machine as much as you normally do. So you win quite some productivity there, so something to really think about. But we have the options available. We have the standard dozer blade. In addition to that, we have the option of the four-way dozer blade. If you do a lot of dosing, if you do some terrain refilling, for instance, you might opt for the four-way dozer blade. Lifting capacity is indeed best in class for this machine, so we're really happy about that. Well, next up, I want to talk a little bit about the accessibility of the machine and how easy it is to service it. So we'll have a look here, and you can see here on the right-hand side, it's very easy to open up this hood. What you can find here is the MCV. Something nice to say about this machine is actually our first excavator where we have a load sensing system. Gives you a lot of smoothness in operation. It's easier to precisely position your attachments. But also in terms of productivity and fuel efficiency, it's a lot better. So that's something new here as well. But in terms of accessibility, you can see here, MCV very easily accessible. Also the battery here, and here we have the air intake filter, which you can easily take out. Now then, if we go to the back of the machine, we have the engine. You can open up the engine hood quite easily, and then we have good access to our YANMAR engine. We have a YANMAR stage 5 engine installed here, so very clean, very fuel efficient engine. It works with the DPF, does not need any AdBlue. DPF also is doing auto regeneration. It means you don't have any interference from the operator where you need to manually clean out the DPF. Let's go and have a look inside the cabin in the operator room to see what the operator is doing all day. If you open up the cabin door, you can see it's very easy to get inside. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very spacious cabin. Even for a tall guy like myself, I have enough legroom and I have enough headroom. I feel like I'm in the cabin of a very large excavator, while I'm basically in a compact excavator. The cluster here is the key feature in our cabin, because this is basically where everything is changed. In terms of machine parameters, machine settings, you can easily change it here. As a standard, this machine is equipped with proportional auxiliary hydraulics. You can see it on here on the movement on the joysticks. And in terms of the settings, you can also easily change them in the cluster. That means the settings of a specific attachment, you can save up to 6 attachments in the cluster. It's very convenient for the operator, so that it doesn't need to change all the settings manually, go to the correct flow and the settings of that specific attachment. You can just select one that is already saved in the cluster. All the information on the service interval is basically in the cluster. You can see when has the service been done, when is the next interval due, so all of this can be seen in the cluster. But in addition to that, you can exit from everywhere, so you can see it on your laptop at home or just on your mobile phone, so wherever you are, you know exactly what's going on with the machine. Direct visibility is very good in this machine, but of course you cannot see everything in all cases, so that's why we offer the option of a rear view camera. So in this case, you can easily see what's going on behind you or behind the machine, and you can avoid any potential accidents. In addition to that, we have the travel alarm as an option, which is a way to warn any people walking around the machine, people working around the machine, that the machine is moving. The engine is very fuel efficient. The load sensing system makes it even more fuel efficient. There are also a number of things that the operator can do. We have the SMP mode, which is the standard of the power mode. If you don't really need the power, you can just put the machine in standard mode. Last but not least, we have the automatic engine shutdown. We see that a lot of machines are now idling a lot of the time. This is of course fuel wasted. Therefore we have our automatic engine shutdown. If for a set period of time the machine is idling, it will automatically shut down to save fuel. The automatic engine shutdown can be controlled through the cluster. You can easily change how often you want to have it enabled and after what period of time of idling you can enable. That's the HX85A, a very flexible and compact machine, but also a very powerful machine. So this one here is the first one in Europe. We're convinced that we'll see a lot of them working very shortly here within Europe.